Hello, you guys. Hello, hello, hello. Um, what a beautiful day today. And today I hit 6,000 subscribers. So thank you guys so much. So exciting. Today I'm streaming outside looking at the ocean. Well, the sound, half ocean, half freshwater, but and just a good day. Hello, Dave G. My mouth gets me in trouble. Vicky. Hello. Okie Bree. Hey, Debbie. Hey, Broken Justice. Hey, East Coast Beauty. So happy to see you guys. Dylan, I actually just gave you your wrench back. There's still a few wrenches I haven't given back because they had, like, the people hadn't been in my chat since I had taken them. So I was kind of just giving them as people came in the chat, but I saw you and I added it back before I came in. It's so relaxing you could nap. You guys hear the birds out here? So pretty. Hey, Pink Dahlia, JJ Dynamite. Hey, Karen. Hey, Cheryl. Hope you're feeling better. Oh, thank you. I changed the background, the summer background. I wanted to try. Thank you, ATS News. Dylan, I miss you, and I hope you're doing okay. Oh, thank you, Pink Dahlia. So, hey, Fruit Loop. I hope I didn't miss anybody. Storm Girl. Um, how are you guys? I hope you're having an awesome day. We're going to talk about some of the things that happened last night. Um, I'm excited. I'm excited to show you guys. Hold on just one sec. Okay. Of course, Bentley came as soon as I started streaming, but I got him under control. He's being really good, actually. Oh, thank you, Candy Cake. So appreciate that. Hey, Amanda Lee. Thank you, Fruit Loop. Hey, Shar. Nope, mine were just getting started. Hey, Lana. Okay. So I'm ready for spring too. I love pretty weather. I don't know, I hate the cold. So I'm really excited when it starts getting warm a little bit. There's already flowers blooming. There's such a huge difference in the Outbanks versus West Virginia. West Virginia right now is still dark, gloomy, just flowers coming up already, and it's, I don't know, just crazy. And the way the weather affects. Last night, Candus called into a show, And actually, so there's like I screen recorded about 15 minutes of her on camera. But there's a part of the conversation that we're going to listen to on Chasing Truth's channel. And I really want to hear what you guys think about it. The sound is messed up. Let me know if I sound funny because I don't know. I don't know if you mean my sound messed up. I'm still losing weight. I'm not ready to wear shorts yet. Hey, Stephanie. Oh, awesome. Okay, thank you, Open Minds. She was. Okay, yeah. Now, this is funny. I thought she was pretty well wasted too when she came on camera. But I saw that the creator that we're gonna watch, she has a clip on her video, and we're gonna watch that. And the creator actually says, I thought she was sober, and I'm like, wait, what? So I'm wondering if the first part didn't happen like at the beginning of the stream, and then the second part after. Here, let me try to fix that before we go any further. I'm sorry, you guys. One thing about North Carolina, the freaking internet sucks. It really, really does. But I want you guys to be able to hear me. So just one sec. It's always something. That's part of like live streaming. You really got to just figure it out as you go. And I do apologize, you guys, for the issues, but hopefully it's okay. Maybe I should unplug my mic. Again, this is the second mic I've bought, and if it's messed up again, I'm just going to be so annoyed. Okay, good. Okay, so let's go watch the first part of this little clip. We're going to talk about it. Now, let me say, I will be using fair use. I'm going to pause along the way. If I get a copyright strike, I'm just letting you know, I will strike back, and you better take me to court. Because there's really no point in doing it if you don't have plans on showing YouTube that you have. You guys, like when you strike somebody, which I don't think I don't think this person will. I'm not saying that because of that. I'm just saying a lot of people talk about, I'm going to strike channels, I'm going to take down channels. Well, if you strike someone, YouTube, so the other person has the opportunity to counterclaim, and then YouTube wants to see that you're taking them to court. And if you're not taking them to court, you might as well not do it, because a strike is the first step in a legal process and it's basically to take them to court to get money because they're using your stuff or whatever. So, hey, Nay. I'm so annoyed with the sound, you guys. I don't know what to do. I'm sorry, but okay. Let's just pull this up real quick. I don't know. Oh, wait. We'll wait and watch it together, okay? And then you guys tell me what you think. Now, I don't want to be too critical. So Chasing Truth did a video, and she puts the clip at the end of the call, and that's kind of what we're going to go to. Nay. Okay. I made a picture for the 6,000 post, like when I first hitting 6,000, and I Googled something like hippie celebration, and the picture is so funny. You guys have to check it out. It's on my community page. And then I just added like text over it. Here we go.
But here's the call. You can listen for yourself.
I am doing the best I can right now. But I'm praying to God and to everybody that whoever has my summer or our summer, my non-summer, would bring her home and just let her come back to home where her mom and dad loves her.
Yeah.
Now, she does sound, to me, she sounds sober too. But then I guess this had to have been like she came in on the beginning and then came up on panel at the end is what I'm thinking.
And I have so much for her. I want her to come home so bad.
I know. There's
She said, I have so much for her. I want her to come home so bad. So what I'm assuming is she's been buying her toys and stuff. Let me exit out. I want to see what you think about that comment. I have so much for her. I want her to come home so bad. Thank you, Johnny. Thank you, East Coast Beauty and Bree. Oh, Punksy, it's your birthday. Happy birthday. Your shirt is just about finished. It looks really freaking cool, but like, I'll message you. There's some things that I don't know. I guess I wasn't expecting the center of it to absorb any color, but I'll message you about it. That way we're not, we can continue. But yeah, so do you guys take that as she's been buying her toys and stuff? I would love to see if she has. The boys are still living in foster care. Oh, we're going to get there, girl. We're going to get there. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Welcome, Dawn. Thank you. And welcome, Theo. Thank you guys for joining. We're going to get there to that. Yeah, I do have the Sublime shirt, actually. Just email me. I thought it was gone, but then it didn't end up. Then that changed. So, yeah. Punksy, I hope you have the best day ever. You deserve it. Very thankful to know you. You are an incredible human. No, other people have bought for summer, not Candus. She sounds stoned to me. Open minds, wait till you hear the last, wait till you hear the other part. Oh, thank you, East Coast Beauty. Good. That's good to know. When I first heard this, I thought she was drunk, but when I listened again, not so much. Is it just me? Well, I've only listened once, so I guess I'll let you know how I feel about it as we go. Because she sounds sober to me here, but what I screen recorded of her on camera, sadly, she doesn't. I feel sad that anyone even put that she was even put on YouTube like that, because part of me is very suspicious of her, but the human side of me that says we don't know if these people are guilty or not, and they're obviously sick. I don't know. It's tough.
I think now there's millions of us now that want her to come home, Millions. It's not.
I gave birth to 3 boys. 3 beautiful boys.
I gave birth to 3 boys, 3 beautiful boys.
And then summer come off. And she was the most beautiful, intelligent girl I've ever known in my life.
That sounds so genuine to me, guys. I can't deny it. That is just, God, it hurts my heart.
I miss her with everything I have. I don't have nothing, but I miss her with everything I have.
Yeah. And then you got to try to find time to miss everything else, right?
Oh.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Implying the boys and Dawn.
I have to, and I don't like to say this, and I don't want to say this at all, but I have to put her on the side and worry about the boys because they're still here. It's still living. They're still in foster care, and I don't want to.
Okay, so this is the part that the internet is kind of erupting about. She says, I have to put her to the side because the boys, they're still living in foster care in the system. So let me go back to...
At all. But I have to put her on the side and worry about the boys because they're still here. It's still living. They're still in foster care, and I don't want to do that. I can't do that.
Oh, I don't know. See, this is what we do in the true crime community, right? We overanalyze everything. That's part of the name of the game, right? And a lot of times, if you're involved personally with one of these cases, if you know the people, it's going to be painful to hear people overanalyzing every bit of it. Just like with the Watts case. I mean, Shanann's family and stuff, they've just begged and pleaded people to stop with the conspiracy theories, because it's so painful. But then you have to look on the other side of it. This is a true crime community. We're here to discuss true crime. We're here to get to the bottom of things. We're here to talk about the uncomfortable things, ask the hard questions. And so I don't know. Let me see what you guys think, because I can't see your comments. Hold on. Thank you, Dave G, for sharing those. There's an echo. I just wonder where all this concern was in June. Just wow. Hello, the good grandma. Yeah, Delana, you're right. It's sad, but you're right. I really want to keep an open mind with this case. But Fruit Loop, that's me too. I really try to be very fair to all the people involved, including the family. They deserve that. And we don't know what the police have. The police could have evidence that makes them look so guilty it ain't even funny, like Barry Morphew, like the scratch marks, or, the 5 trash dumps of him throwing away all the stuff the day Suzanne went missing. But we don't know until either Summer's found or there's some kind of charges brought and we get some sort of arrest affidavit. I don't know. We just don't know, But then again, it's like when you're playing pranks over your daughter's disappearance and the kind of things that have been happening lately, or not lately, for the last several months, it's hard to remain really fair with them, because it's like, man, some of this is just... But maybe that is being fair with them, being honest, right? And yep, Amber. I tried, Amber, as soon as I took these screen recordings, I started trying to put them in our group with you, Kelly, and I. But because they were like 6 minutes and 7 minutes, they wouldn't load. So she paused in between those words when you wouldn't put a pause there. I don't know, you guys. But these statements are bad for her. Yeah, and it is chilling to hear. And it's also like, you kind of we have to be truthful. Oh no, Fruit Loop. Okay. I'm going to exit out and come right back just to try to fix if there's any sound issues for you guys. I think she just put a pause at a bad time while gathering her thoughts. I think she meant they are still living in foster care, so she has to prioritize them currently. Well, yeah, and I mean, she does. Let's be honest. If she wants to get the boys back, she's going to have to jump through a lot of hoops from the state of Tennessee. So she does have to, I don't know. Hey, sweet sativa. She paused after saying that in a sentence where you wouldn't pause when speaking. You pause at a period, but also... My sympathy is safe for Summer and the boys. Candus has shown her true colors. Okay, so we got a really mixed bag in here. Some people think, it was just pausing at the wrong time. Your video is exactly what I saw in my head yesterday. Some people think that, there's just too much sketchiness to ignore. But if they were guilty, they wouldn't say things like they do. They would be much more guarded about what they do and say. I agree. So I got to give you that. You're correct. When you watch the interview with Benny Keys, which we're not going to watch all of that, we will. I want to show you guys how she was, I want to show you guys a little bit of it. But she said at one point, you can ask me anything. Ask me. I don't care. Ask me anything. And my exact thoughts were what you said. Wow, she's really open to answer anything right here. I got some questions I could ask you. But I know. That's what I was thinking, Tina. I'm like, wait a minute. What about the ones before? It's hard to say what she was saying. It's theoretical either way, but I think it's a slip up, and that's my opinion. I think she knows she's gone. And you'll see that, right? That's why we want to talk about this. When people have committed crimes like this and they haven't been caught yet and they're hiding or whatever, they will have slip ups. Freudian slip, It's kind of part of the subconscious coming out beyond your control. Exactly, Elizabeth. And that's me too. That's where I'm at. It's like, Jesus, I mean, what do you expect? When you're doing these prank phone calls, Don's arrested, they got him, the cartel, and the fake crying and shit, that just pissed me off. Even just thinking about that makes me mad all over again. It's like, are you kidding me? Really? This entire YouTube community is so damn invested in finding that baby. And imagine, she could be somewhere alive. And imagine if she was found, I just can't. Everybody would just rejoice. It would be crazy. I know that there would just be so much celebration and happiness for them. I get what she is trying to say. See, it's a mixed bag. Okay, let's keep going. I just think she isn't the best speaker. I still think Candus is the key. You don't think they're guilty? Oh, Mimi, I don't know. I try to give them the benefit of the doubt, and I really try to look at it and be fair and so I don't know. I think that there are some things I can't overlook that don't really involve Dawn. It's mainly involving Hunter, Candus, and Grandma, and that day. Parts, hours of the timeline missing, and just hanging out with a kid that age in the first place, not to mention the summer was underwater, and then the behavioral changes. There's a lot of things that I can't look past with that. She probably has a very low. They have said a lot of crazy stuff. Yeah, absolutely. That's true, Amber. If you want your boys back, show it. Go get help, because you need it. We all know you need it. There's no shame in getting help. None at all. There's shame in not getting help. You know what I mean? Huh? Dave G? Yep, you're right, Becky. Absolutely. It's not really up to us. It's kind of up to us to just discuss what we do know and watch. But it sucks because it's not up to us. It's out of our hands, You do not look outside the box and think outside the look at her position. She loves all her children. She seems to be a little smitten. What's wrong, Abigail? I would spend 6 months fixing my home and the other 6 in a rehab. She's not going to get him back unless she gets some help. Hey, Alan girl. I think Jody Sue, Candus, Grannis, Hunter, and Andy. Well, I've thought this the whole time. When people are doing, like, even if it's just like drugs or something, they're gonna not be honest about what's going on to hide what they're doing. It doesn't necessarily mean that they're hiding involvement in this, you know. Okay, let's finish watching. I don't like missing your comments, but oh, hey, Kelly. Kelly, have you heard this? If you haven't, you should rewind just like a couple minutes so you can hear this interview. You know what? I don't know. I think some people say that because she's got, she's not that she's not educated as far as book smarts, vocabulary, that kind of thing. But I don't think she's stupid. I think she's far from stupid. I think that she's very street smart. She's, that's my opinion though. I think that they're a lot smarter than anybody gives them credit for. Not anybody. You guys know what I mean. The photo with Summer on the milk jugs, the person that says no, can it be H's sister? True. Possible. Hey, Yenny. Hey, Catty, Texas girl. Bobby Pin. Candus has stated publicly that law enforcement and TBI do not let her search. However, Leslie Earhart has publicly stated that we do not tell people they cannot search on private property. No, they might tell you, you know, stay here so that we can find you. But I'm sorry, most parents are not going to just say, oh, okay, and just sit there. Most parents are going to look for their kids. They might just sit there for that first initial night or something, but look, they're going to look. I don't know, Angel. I don't know what they've, maybe, and maybe it's too late. She's got street smarts for sure. I've heard. I don't like it, in my opinion. She took special ed classes because she has a learning disability. Interesting. Okay, let's get to a little bit further in this. For God's sake, do something, please. Mm-hmm.
That's an impossible choice as a parent to have to make. I can't even.
I can't do that. I can't.
I don't know where that.
When I buy something, I can't.
That's an impossible choice as a parent.
It's still a foster care, and I don't want to do that. I can't do that.
That's an impossible choice as a parent to have to make. I can't even.
I can't do that. I can't. When I buy something for the boys, I have to buy something for her.
I'd like to see that, whatever it is.
There's no choice. I don't have a choice. With all 4 of my kids,
I thought all Summer's toys were gone now.
I love them all the same.
Yeah.
There's no choice in my kids. I don't have no favorites for my kids. I love them all the same.
Oh, you guys. Okay. So that's the first part, but let me show you. We're gonna find the second part too. Let me take it off screen share just a second. The sound and echo are hurting my ears. She's hard to understand. Here, one sec. I'm gonna leave and come back. Okay, I hope that's better. The crappy thing is that the North Carolina internet is so bad. They don't have fiber optic internet yet. So I'm using my hotspot because the internet at the house is so slow and there's really nothing you can do. We have like 3 or 4 boosters here, Wi-Fi boosters, and it just, I hope that's better. Mr. Tomato Head, that is very different. Gabby Petito was not 5 years old. If my 5-year-old baby had wandered off from my house, I'll be damned if you're going to get me not to go look for them. A 5-year-old is very different. That's just my opinion, though. Also, Gabby's parents were across the country. Gabby didn't just walk out of her house and never come back. And did she walk out of the house? Why do we hear claims that she was last seen outside of the home and then other claims? It's just, the story is, I don't know. Hey, Joyce. Mimi, I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you, girl. Right now, it's really, I don't know. How's it sound now? Is it any better? Maybe I should try connecting to the internet instead of my hotspot and see if that's better. Let me know how it sounds, and if it's bad, I'll just connect really quick to the internet. They also plead for her to. Also, and actually, her stepdad did go out there. Her stepdad went across the country and said he wasn't, Mimi, will somebody remove her, please? I'm not in the mood. I just really am not. I call all my friends. I'll say, hey, girl, if you don't like that, then this may not be the channel for you. But you're damn sure not coming in here being rude to me for no damn reason and thinking that I'm just going to sit back and let that shit happen, because that ain't the way it works here, honey. Honey. And I know you're not my honey either, but I really don't care. Awesome, you guys. I'm glad it sounds really good. Okay, good. Okay, so now we're going to watch where she comes on camera. See, I have the phone like maybe a good 6 feet away because like sometimes it will mess with the, yeah, all opinions are allowed. Just be respectful and kind to each other. And to me, obviously. Is something pressing down on a key on your keyboard? Nope. I wonder if it's the hot tub. Well, no, it's not plugged in because with the fire. Because I've got my computer setting on the hot tub. Okay, well, maybe I won't stream out here anymore. But let's watch. Okay, let's just go and watch now when she comes on camera. Thank you, Fruit Loop. My daughter calls everyone dude. I'm like, excuse me, that's funny. I used to get that from my parents too. I used to call him dude. Now I try to be really careful not to do that because I know they don't like it. Hey, little bit. Well, he said, I heard what he said, but he said that people were not using fair use. They weren't pausing and that kind of thing. So I'm going to make sure to use it correctly and I'm not going to worry about it. But we're not going to watch much of it. That way you guys can go over there and check it out for yourselves. We are going to watch a second, though. It's important, I think. Okay. Right, you can't just, like, if somebody does use the video, like, if somebody does do fair use, that you can't just strike, like, falsely, because you will get in trouble for that eventually. Now. it's weird because think about how many times Candus wouldn't come on YouTube and stuff and was so frustrated with Dawn doing it. And now Dawn's in jail and she's getting on panels. I think that's kind of interesting too. So the sound is going to be really bad for this part of the interview. Either, I believe what's happened is Candus has something playing in the background. It's like either a TV or something. But you have to just kind of try to ignore that and get past it to hear what she says. Maybe Dawn didn't allow her. I don't know. She knows and trusts Benny. Yeah. But still, don't we all want the truth? Someone might see or hear something he doesn't. Well, what he said was that people were not doing fair use. They were just letting it play all the way through. And it's good to see you, Original Elements. I don't think he'll have a problem with the way that I'm going to do it the correct way. So I think it'll be okay. I am surprised that he allowed her on there like this. However, he did tell her, basically, I don't want to ask any more questions because these people will pick apart and overanalyze every little thing. That's my words, not his words. Oh, that's okay. No, good grandma, I'm like really, I don't mean to do that. I never ever call anybody babe, girl, anything condescending. It's just like my nature to like call people by like, hey, beautiful, or whatever. You know what I mean? It's just, I don't know. I never mean to be offensive. I love you guys. I appreciate all of you so much. You mean the world to me. You've actually changed my entire life, and not like monetarily or anything like that. It's like just having people that like the state, like that like the things I like and want to talk about. I don't know. It's just changed everything. Because when I started doing YouTube, I had just gotten sober. I had no friends. I had nobody, and awesome. Okay, here we go. I don't think he believes as much as we think. Ooh, interesting. I like terms of endearment. Call me sweetie anytime. Okay. All right. I definitely will. It's a Southern thing. We call each other baby around here, even strangers. Yep, absolutely. It's like a whole community of new friends. Hey, cotton candy boobs. Okay. I love my new internet friends too. Tracy, I am so honored to have you here, and that is really sweet. Thank you. My chat, I swear, I always say it's full of the absolute best people on YouTube, and I mean that.
Torment of losing daughters, granddaughter. How you doing?
Oh yeah, it's not my fault.
So see, you can hear him in the background, but that's one of their things that's playing. And I think at one point Candus even gets confused and she thinks she's like responding to the background noise, but it's kind of confusing to watch.
Well, you can't keep track of
Okay.
Okay, so there she says, and I'm going to rewind that because that's the part I wanted to see. So he asked how she's doing, and she says, I'm okay. And she says it like she's near, she's emotional. $229.40.
To maintain and keep doing what they're doing and do it in the light in the Spirit of Christ.
Sorry, you guys.
In her own. I pray for Summer like I pray for my own.
Okay, so here we go.
That you deliver her from the torment of losing daughters.
I actually appreciate him being kind to them and to her. I think it's good. I think everybody needs support, really. We don't want anybody out here with absolutely no support and no friends, no one to talk to, no one to count on. So I think it's a good thing.
Granddaughter, how you doing?
Oh, yeah, it's not my fault you can't keep track of your cups. Jackass.
She says I'm okay, and she does seem to me, and to me, I do think that she starts crying here in a second. I don't think it's fake, but
I pray for my own.
Every time I turn my back, there's Levi.
How you doing?
Like Levi's, he said, eyes on, he's always watching me, busting my balls, so I might be a little more willing to hear what I have to say.
and we have the girls' TV too that we hear. I'm sorry.
How you doing, Amber?
I want to look in her eyes. I'm so sorry, Candus. I wish I could be there with you. I see it. I see your PTSD running through that day. It's the same.
Crazy, you guys. I don't know how to feel. It doesn't really matter, regardless of what happened. I'd say their entire lives have been turned upside down and shook. And so I do believe that the tears and the distress are really genuine. I really hope and want her to get some help. While Dawn's in jail, it's the absolute perfect time.
Know that you have people behind your back. No, we are here. We are many.
The interesting thing, though, and I'm sorry, you guys, and I can't see your comments right this second, but the PTSD, she says, I can see the PTSD all in you from that day. And then Candus, she gets she looks over out of sight, which is odd to me. That kind of caught my attention, but then she starts crying, and I'm watching that thinking, PTSD from that day. From what? PTSD from, we've wondered about Hunter's story about her going underwater. We've wondered about Jody hearing the scream. Or just PTSD from the day she went missing. I don't know, but that's my thoughts. Because it's like she hears that I can see the PTSD from that day, and it almost like it triggers an emotional response within Candus, in my opinion. And I am not an expert, obviously. I'm just a 32-year-old mom from West Virginia who likes to talk about this stuff with my online friends.
Do not let them get you down. Do not let this drive you insane. Because we are here. I wasn't going to show my face. I didn't know I was going to be on panel with you personally.
See, she's genuinely very upset. Now, let me see your comments, and then I want to show you one more part of this video, and then we'll just kind of chat for a minute. Okay. And like I said, you guys can, all comment, all opinions are welcome. Just try to be kind to each other. And that's really PTSD, anything traumatic. So that would be traumatic. But to me, it just makes me think, I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Keeps me sober to stay working. I hope that if anybody personally knows her, that you would be trying to encourage her to get some help. Well, I mean, you know what, Candy? It's kind of like this. A lot of times we see, just like Brian Laundrie, or you see other people in cases that might be sad or might be distraught or might be going through emotional stuff, but you got to wonder, are they sad for themselves or are they sad for the person that they've lost? Sometimes for me, looking at other cases, I see a lot of people that are only sad for themselves. That's when they cry, Yenny. See, I think that they're genuine, but I don't know if it's because she's innocent and missing her baby. You know what I mean? I do have a lot of questions about that day, about the timeline, about the laundry, the lunch. I have questions about Summer going underwater. I have questions about why Hunter was even with them. I have questions about Grandma. I'm in a group to find Dylan Hiller, 3-year-old missing in Canada since May. I've seen the online drama, bullying, and destruction of families involved. I think Candus is not accustomed to people being sweet to her, and it really moves her, and that is sad, but I still don't trust her one bit. Johnny, you never call me and say, hey, boy. I don't know who she is, Open Minds. I'm guessing just like maybe a viewer and creator that is over there. I don't know. I don't like that. But, it may be like a self-conscious thing, though. But I want to see their mouths. I want to see. But Candus just had her teeth done. So you'd think if it was a self-conscious thing that she would have them in. Wow, never seen her emotional ever. Oh, thank you, Delana. She looks like she's lost weight. Oh, Meg, thank you. I love your spirit. Okay, Chitty Chatty Meg. I still think of you as Chitty Chatty Meg. It's all about creating reasonable doubt. They did a fantastic job. Whew, absolutely, Tracy. She isn't used to having friends her age. Oh, I love that pink dahlia. My friend Tanya is always saying that it's the lost and the corrupt or even the evil that need our prayers the most. It doesn't mean they get a pass. It just means they need our prayers the most. I love that. That is so true. Believe me, because I've been one of those lost. I remember how that felt. I remember begging God not to let me wake up in the morning. So that's why I say I really, really hope and pray if somebody who is watching me right now has personal contact or a personal relationship with her, please push her to get help. Try to encourage her to get help. That's the only way. She cries talking about her hardship. Yeah. Candus and Dawn don't seem to like each other very much, which has always led me to believe they are covering from someone they both love. Covering a crime while mourning could cause PTSD. Oh, yeah, covering up a crime like this. I mean, imagine how stressful that would be, you guys. I used to, okay. My only husband, my ex-husband, and my first son's dad, he was a wild child. And when we were like 19, I wasn't even 19 yet. When we were, just graduating high school, he got into a bunch of trouble, like messing with stolen cars and stuff. And he went on the run, right? He was hiding from his family because his dad was like so against his behavior. He was hiding from everyone. I hadn't seen him. I know that the emotional, it was really stressful and really hard on him. he's not the greatest person. And I won't even get into the kind of dad that he is. But let's just say that when people are running from the law and they're doing bad things and they're, hiding a lot and covering up, it will start to really physically and emotionally affect you. Benny Keys, Lori, is the name of the channel. Candus is definitely codependent on Candus. Do you think they were major dealers at one time and all the rats ran when the heat came on? I think it's possible. I just want to know why it's so easy to ask and accept other people's money, but you won't take the free help that has been offered repeatedly. But yeah, it's really, whether these folks are innocent or not, it's probably really very stressful on them, Probably live with that. Okay, let's go watch another minute of this. I want you guys to see a couple little parts of it that caught my attention.
There's a look one mama can give to another, and you know. You know, it don't even take words. It's just a look.
See,
I was gonna come on panel just to make sure you know how many people you need to deal with.
She's obviously intoxicated. Probably why he cut the interview. I think he does try to not have him on here, because he said he don't want to ask any more questions. People, I forget his words, but let's go a little bit more, and so that you can see more of her behavior.
What? 2 days long? Double Facebook? Benny, it really.
Do you have the phone turned up? Yeah, turn the phone down. Turn the phone off of YouTube or something.
So much. Oh, hold on, man. I know you do.
Okay.
So see, that's what I mean. You can't really hear for a lot of it.
Ben.
Thank you, Southwest Virginia gal. Thank you so much, love. I want to ask you a question.
Go ahead.
This is what I was telling you guys about. I'm so glad this is where I clicked. So he says, I want to ask you a question. I hope the sound is good. And she's like, ask it. Go ahead. Ask me anything. Which was, actually, it made me feel good to see her say that, right? Oh, yeah, she definitely is. She's definitely under the tore up from the floor up. I have a few questions I would love to ask. Most people who have been addicted lose their hair, teeth. Yep. It's a lot easier to accept material help than emotional help. Ooh. I'm sorry, you guys, if I've missed comments because I don't have slow chat on at all. It seems like Candus really values her friendship with Benny. I think so too. I agree. Okay. But is that refreshing for you guys to see? It is for me. I mean, I know it's not the same as anybody could ask anything, but being so open like that is a problem that I've had because it's almost like your baby's missing. You should be open about everything because maybe it will help. And I get it. People are critical of them, so they don't want to be, but...
Okay. Ben?
Thank you, Southwest Virginia gal. Thank you so much, love. I want to ask you a question.
Go ahead.
Did Ernie Shell ever come around your house acting like he was law enforcement?
I don't know who that is, you guys, so I don't really want to get into the drama of that, but let's just listen to her. I'm more watching her body language and behavior.
No, sir. I've never met Michelle in my life.
Okay. Just curious, because I don't know. He certainly just is.
He's a weird.
Let's go here.
I think asking questions. Yeah, I should have just stayed away from that.
See, this is what I'm talking about. Okay, with their 241.
Been a guy that had stopped by, but I say his name on panel because it's not right at all.
See her from the first clip that we watched that we got from Chasing Truth's channel to this, you can tell that she's definitely under the influence. Probably wouldn't be good to get online like that, but
yeah, no, and that's kind of, I want to just, I think asking questions. Yeah, I should have just stayed away from that.
Tomorrow who stopped by, but I won't say it on panel.
So she had enough wherewithal to know, I'm not going to say this here, but I'll tell you later in private, which...
Yeah, no, that's cool. That's cool. No. Well, I see you're not in jail, Benny.
Have I been here?
All right. Well, Candy, I think that I think that there's not really too much more that
doesn't Grandma go by Candy?
That I feel comfortable talking about online due to the nature of the way things are. You know, everybody is really, really, really.
True that.
You know what I'm saying? Like they're really
True that.
thirsty. You know, so
True that.
Yeah, they're thirsty
So
people out there, and I'm just trying.
Yeah. Well, they're definitely gonna.
So,
you know, try to stretch things and.
anyways, this is not new. We know that they've been getting on YouTube, you know, under the influence. It's sad to see. But I think, like, for me, if my baby went missing, oh God, I'm telling you, that'd be the one thing that would make me relapse is something happening to my babies. So I am thankful that they have some support. I don't think that anybody deserves to have the whole world against them. I still think that we have to ask the hard questions. We owe that to Summer, to ourselves, just being honest and good people, right? We have to. So let me go back a little bit and read your comments. Thank you guys for being here and hanging out with me today. Ernie has a YouTube channel, I'm sure. If you see this, Benny, maybe you could privately push her to get treatment. That's the only thing that's going to get those boys back. If Summer was found somewhere and she's been abducted. Hey, yesterday there was a little girl found that went missing in 2019. Now, granted, she was found with her biological parents who weren't supposed to have her, so it's a little bit different circumstances, but it happens. People are found that have been abducted. What if she was? Her parents need to be in good shape, unless they know that she's not gonna be found. But regardless, even if, like she said, she's got those boys too that are sitting in foster care in the system. That's awful. And a lot of times when kids go in the system at a certain age, they stay there. Dawn's co-worker did say Summer actually went missing the day before the police were called, but I'm sure authorities can verify through cameras at the places they went. Yes, and I hope and pray that police have gotten that footage. And we can't just assume they have, because there's other cases where they don't, where they're lazy and they don't, and it's just, I can't believe they're not more worried about their daughter. It's the old me. I had to end up in jail to get clean. I just hate to seeing it happen to others, no matter how I feel about them. I'm glad that you did, even though, you know, jail sucks. But congratulations, and I'm proud of you. Sometimes you gotta be forced into your rock bottom. But they tell you guys, there's only 3 places. I can tell she does. They tell you there's only 3 places you end up. I've said this many times on my channel, and I'll keep saying it. In the graveyard, behind bars, or in a facility somewhere. A health, like a rehab. A little bit. She was crying at one part, like a few minutes ago, but I don't know. Ernie has a YouTube channel, Predator Nation. Thank you for letting me know who that was. I'm clear. Is it me or does she look very relaxed? Oh, yeah, she did. I didn't have an addiction and I lost my teeth due to gallbladder being enlarged and gallstones in my upper intestines. I almost died and I was 5 months pregnant. Oh, my God. Well, thank God you're okay. I have like a partial, some of my back teeth are fake because in my addiction, I didn't take good care of my teeth. Now, and I did have a few cavities in the front, but I was able to just get them fixed. I'm not judging anybody who's done that. I know, trust me. You guys, if you knew me and my active addiction, you would not believe it. I'm telling you, you wouldn't. I can't even believe who I was. I still look at that person and can't believe who I was. In August, I'll have 6 years. And do you believe that I still almost daily think about the regrets that I have? The times that I've stayed in the bathroom all Christmas or all Thanksgiving and or wouldn't go out to see my grandparents because I was dope sick. Now I don't have my grandparents, so I don't know. It's a huge problem, and in this case, especially with her, it really needs to be fixed. And I could not get on here talking about that today, about this new little interview, without actually talking about the problem, because I just can't. That's all I see and all I think about. And then I think, like, you're talking about the boys and the words and the phrases that she used were alarming at times, whatever. But the point is that those boys have not a damn chance in hell of getting out of the system if you don't get some help. Now, it's time to pull up your big girl panties, your big girl britches, and get some help for them. It's going to be uncomfortable for you, but they're uncomfortable right now. Don't forget that. Just in case she ever heard this, but she probably wouldn't. But just, He's 32 but looks 25. Oh, thank you, Johnny. You're the sweetest. Thanks, babe. See? I can't call you boy. That feels weird, but... Hey, Slink. Oh, hey, Lynn. My beautiful friend. I don't know. I wonder that too, Lori. I lost my teeth in my 30s because of RA, not always drugs. My grandma lost her teeth in her 30s, and she didn't do drugs. Some people just don't have good genetics as far as teeth go. Why was that brought up that you hope she stays in touch with Candus? Someone asked, but Robin, there are some rumors, and I don't know. Oh, thank you, Nicole. Welcome. There are some rumors that she's leaving again, but I'm not sure. That's just rumors and hearsay. So I don't know for sure. Nay, very interesting. I don't disagree. I don't disagree. Grandma is in Tennessee in her camper 50 feet away from the house. Awesome. I'm so glad to hear that because she definitely needs to be. She needs somebody because she's there, oh God. I personally honestly worry for her safety. Paisley was supposed to be taken by CPS today. She went missing. Ooh, so the parents ran off with her. Wow. I wouldn't be sleeping, eating, doing anything. Can you imagine? I've thought about that a little bit. I've thought, if Bentley wandered off into the woods, because we live in when we're in West Virginia, it's so similar to there. Mountains, woods, crazy creatures all over the place. If he wandered off into the woods, oh my God. There's absolutely no way that I could ever sleep. I couldn't do anything except for look for him. I don't know. Dawn is in county jail. Yep. Oh, she's definitely carrying in her heart something very heavy. So I got a comment today. This is interesting. And then I'll probably hop off of here and let you guys go enjoy your day. And I'll go enjoy mine. And, whatever happens, I may come on later. But I got a comment where someone said the local news confirmed that both parents failed polygraphs. Now, I had only seen... I am so sorry, Chris. So sorry to hear that. I had only ever seen the police say they passed. So I commented back and was like, wait, I haven't seen that. Can you send it? Or I don't know what I said. I said something along those lines because I would like to see that if that is true. But I did a search and couldn't find it anywhere. So I don't know. In an interview I saw with Allie, she said when Candus found out she was pregnant with a girl, she asked her mother to adopt her because she didn't want a girl. I've heard rumors about that. I bet she's very haunted in the house all by herself. Me too. Totally agree. Oh, Chris. Oh, I can't imagine. I've got almost 7 years, but my brother never found that, which I never understood. Why our rock bottoms aren't others. I know. My brother right now, he just got out of rehab. Well, he got out of rehab a few months ago, overdosed, went back to rehab. He's out again, and a couple of days ago asked me if I had any money in my Cash App that I could send him. So I'm like, my eyes just roll in the back of my head, and honestly, at this point, I'm so fed the fuck up with it. I just can't anymore. I have no sympathy. But that was Dawn who really wanted a girl. Okay, before we get off here, Benny turns Cam off because he realizes how drunk she was, I think, at one point. Yeah, so in the beginning, she wasn't drunk like that. And I think he was like, oh, God. I agree. Yep, 80s girl, agree. Many of us do not believe she was drunk on Benny's live. I believe she's had Bell's palsy. Yeah, but Susan, why was it at the first half she was totally clear and understandable? And then the second half, I mean, her eyes, at one point, you literally see her eyes kind of like lose focus and almost drift like back, like when you're super, Oh, thank you, Sharcy. I love you guys, Delana. You guys are so special to me. You mean the whole entire world to me, for real. Thank you, Mr. Tomato Head. I love you too. We have a lot of opposing views, but that's fun to me. I like it. Who is Brad in this case? I don't know. I haven't heard of a Brad. Thank you, Lynn. I'm very proud of you, the Pink Dahlia. You've been through it too, and you're just such a special person. I don't even have a year under my belt yet, but I'm getting there. Hey, you got time under your belt. That's what matters. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of all of you guys. Okay, let's do a quick search and see if any articles come up on this case. And then I'm going to let y'all go and have enjoy your day. What do you guys got going on today? Rap View, agree. You are absolutely right, which is sad. People overanalyze. And then again, some of the things she does, even I've criticized, but I gotta be honest. Now some of the things I think that I see, nobody deserves some of the things that you see, right? Not without knowing that without proof. I go back and forth. I don't know, but let me do this real quick. Yeah, so there's nothing that's coming up that's very recent. Because I was thinking, I wanted to see if we could find that polygraph, what the comment was talking about with the polygraph. I'm alone for once. Yeehaw! Oh, awesome, Shanae. I like your name. Very pretty. Hello, Without Borders. Hey, Frankie. Even one day, absolutely. One day is something, right? One day is something. For me, the most monumental time period was that first year. East Coast Beauty. People are always surprised when I kind of go off a little bit. I don't know why. I guess, I don't know. I mean, I like to be a kind person. I want to do the right thing, be proud of myself, treat people kindly. But also sometimes it's I don't know. If you knew the mother I come from a very tough love, snarky, sassy family of Hispanic women, and maybe it wouldn't be a surprise when I get a little snarky. Thank you. It's pronounced like Shanae O'Connor. I thought so. I love that. I saw a really nice comment. Don't want to miss. Oh, thank you, 80s girl. Thank you so much. $6:30 p.m. 2 to 3 times a week. Okay. Law enforcement can lie about lie detectors. Okay. Oh, Wolfie. Hello. Now that is something really interesting, and I'm so glad you said that, because people don't even think about that. Even them coming out and saying they passed, they could be lying just to make them feel confident and comfortable. You know what I mean? So we could get in trouble for lying to them. They don't get in trouble for lying to us. Hello, Mystic. Which is complete BS, right? Because the police are supposed to work for us. Oh, that's what I'm doing today when we get off here. I'm reaching out to the police department. I want to reach out to not only the sheriff but TBI, because we deserve updates. We do. I'm sorry, on every case. That's my take on it. I believe that these are public servants. They're doing. I get you can't let parts of an investigation go. I'm not stupid. I don't expect that. But we deserve a little bit of, a little bit. The hardest thing I ever did for myself and my husband was asking for help. Shanann Watts broke my husband, or broke me, but it led me here. Oh, I'm so glad that you did, though. So, so glad. Huh? Turn around and look at my phone. Cops being allowed to lie is allowing the public to learn to distrust the police. Yep. Hey, Jim. I love your picture. Pretty picture. I love this. Your name. It looks like eyelashes, kind of. But reminds me of little makeup eyelashes. Okay. I get sidetracked, you guys. Here we go. These are the most recent things that come up. Let's see if we'll just do the past week. So, father of Summer Wells arrested on Monday. So I guess a medium has a website and she's done a reading on it. Court TV did an article 4 days ago. Corruptionbuzz.com. What is this? What is this? You guys, the next part of the investigation on my channel is we're getting into one of the most interesting parts for me. Ooh, Sheriff Ronnie Lawson, what have we found? Wait, that's my video. What? So a corruption website shared my video. That's really freaking cool. You guys, huh? Thank you for sharing. That's pretty damn dope. Well, I'm speechless. I don't even have words right now. That is freaking cool. I'm not stopping either. I'm not. I don't care how uncomfortable it gets. I don't care what I uncover. I don't care. I'm not stopping. That is so cool. So I'm wondering why Court TV did an article on it. I guess 4 days or that was 7 months ago. Oh, thank you, Shanae. I want to say something, but not yet. Did they steal it from me? No, they just shared my video. Hello, Truth for All. That's so cool, you guys. Thank you guys for being a part of that with me. It's really awesome. Oh, yeah, they did credit me. Yep. Is it your video? Yes. Well, I was like, wait a minute. I was thinking, we just looked into Ronnie Lawson, and now there's like an article on a corruption website. I thought we were going to find something interesting, which we did, but not in the way I thought. Wow, you guys. What an awesome, awesome day. That's so cool. Alex going to take down the entire system. And you guys are doing it with me. Oh, I love you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you, Catnip. Johnny, you better leave the food and back away slowly. You guys are funny. Oh, hey, Jennifer. Welcome, girl. Oh, I called someone girl earlier and they got so upset with me, so no offense. Cheryl, it's like a website that's for corruption, law enforcement and stuff. Rubbing elbows with the rich and famous. No, but hey, I'm gonna keep digging, and even into the people that it's uncomfortable, because that's really freaking cool. But whoo, I don't know, y'all. Crazy. Life is crazy. Oh, I'm not going nowhere. I'm the little people too. So I love you guys and appreciate you so much. I really, really do. That's freaking really cool. I'm going to have to go get some screenshots of that now. Hey, Deanna. Amelia, good to see you, girl. All right, you guys, I guess I'm going to hop off here, go get lunch and stuff, pick up my boy from school. I'm in the middle of some digging for the next part of the investigation. I don't want to say, because as soon as I made it clear that we were doing the Ronnie Lawson video, things started disappearing from the internet. So I'm not going to tell you guys until it's time. I love you guys. Thank you. My channel, you know why it's the best one? Why it's great? Because of you guys, not because of me. You guys have, I don't know. You just make my life just such an awesome part of my life, really. And I so appreciate each and every single one of you. I really, really do. Thank you. from the 70s and 80s. Thank you. I appreciate you and love you to pieces. All right, you guys go have an awesome lunch, and I'll talk to you soon, okay? Thank you for hanging out with me. And yeah, I'll keep you guys posted on the next step. I love you guys, and I hope you have an awesome day. Bye.